You gotta sit up. Brian, sit on the pillow.
I ain't gonna do that. I'm not sitting on the pillow.
Friends, it's Syreena
And Brian.
from the Falco family. Okay, so today we are doing something a little bit different and we're excited. We're getting ready to start a series so that you can get to know more about us.
This could be a whole series.
It's gonna be a whole series. I'm gonna be doing like behind the scene vlogs of us actually filming these, and then the final videos will be up on this channel. So we're gonna attempt.
You're the one who gets it wrong.
I don't get it wrong.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Okay, so we are going to attempt to share the story about how we met.
Okay.
And I feel like it's been so long ago that I'm gonna try my best to remember the details. So, you gonna start?
No, you can start.
No, you start since you know how it goes.
Okay. Syreena and I met in college. So Serena's a year older than me. Serena's a year older.
What does that have to do with anything?
If you let me finish, it does matter. It matters.
Okay.
Serena's a year older than me. She went to Penn State. Serena went to high school in Virginia Beach. I graduated and then I went to a community college in Virginia Beach because my grandparents lived there. So Syreena had been at Penn State for 2 years. We met my sophomore year, my second year at the community college. She had been at Penn State for 2 years. She wanted to transfer to Virginia Tech and needed some classes or whatever. She had to go to this community college I was at for a semester to get a certain amount of credits before she could transfer to Virginia Tech. We ended up having the same biology lab class. So, you had your science class. There was probably 3 days, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but then you had your lab. There was only 1 day a week. It was like a 3-hour class. We ended up, the only class we had together the one semester we were at the community college was this biology lab.
Do you remember the teacher's name?
Her name, Miss Wright?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
Miss Wright, Miss Wright. So yes, I remember Miss Wright. I hated the class. I hated biology. And we ended up having this same class together for that one semester we were there. Yes, so.
Okay. This is where things get murky.
Things don't get murky here. So the class was 1 day a week, like I said. I sat behind her. There were, like the chemistry, there were the rows. It was like a whole row of desks, and you had like the stools you're sitting on.
The lab.
Yes, the lab. So I sat behind her. Probably maybe like the first week or two of class. Everyone had kind of sat in the same seats. I got to class this particular day, and someone was in my seat. Someone sat in my seat.
Okay, let me
I had to look for a seat. There was a seat open next to her.
Okay, wait a minute. Wait. I remember when I walked into class, I don't really remember anybody else. But I guess I remember you because I ended up
But you
marrying
remember me.
Then I remember thinking to myself.
Story has holes in it already.
Okay.
Let's go.
So when I walked in, I remember thinking to myself, like, oh gosh, he's gonna try to sit next to me.
Out of a class of like 30 people, however 20 people were in there.
Friend.
He's gonna sit next to me.
Okay, so you're trying to tell me that you didn't come and intentionally sit next to me. You sat next to me because it was the only seat that was open? Guy.
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
All right.
Someone sat in my seat. I ended up sitting next to her.
Okay.
You're in a class for 3 hours, so you end up talking or somewhere or another. She started talking to me. How this worked was I really wasn't paying attention. Cause I remember she was like, "You should be paying attention." I said, "No." The class got to the end. See, your story. I'm trying to tell you my story.
I did say he should be paying
you should have to pay attention.
Okay.
So she was talking to me. We kind of had small talk throughout the class. At the end of the class, something about we kind of arranged to study together, and she wrote her number. She kind of grabbed my book and wrote her number in the top of my notebook. You did do that. My story's making sense.
I'm friendly.
She did though. She just go around giving your phone numbers to.
No.
She wrote her number.
I was spirit led.
She would wrote her number in my book. So from there, we would. I liked her. I did like her, and she was there for one semester, so she was kind of focused. I think she was taking something crazy like. I think she had about 21 credits. It was like 7 classes. It was a lot. So she was really, really focused. She wasn't working or anything that semester. She was focused. She spent mostly all her time studying. She definitely friend zoned me. We went, our first date though was to the movies. So Brown Sugar had come out that weekend. We were supposed to go see Brown Sugar on a Friday night, and it rained. And then she comes up with some story. Well, no, it's raining. I don't. Well, basically, she didn't want to go because of the rain. And I'm like, well,
I still don't like when I'm in the rain.
Who does that like that? Why? So anyway, we didn't
But
go
we
out that
rescheduled.
Friday. We rescheduled. I think we
He
ended up
took
going.
that rain check.
I did take the rain check. I did. We ended up going out. I think maybe later on that weekend, like Sunday or something.
But it wasn't a date. It was like a friend. It was for friendship. You thought we were dating?
I thought I was getting there. I thought I was getting there.
Well, then,
it was a
but
date.
you just said that you thought that I friend
You did
zoned
after that. The rest of you did. You know, friend zone me like the rest of the semester.
When did you realize it was a friend zone?
She had made it clear she was going to be far away after that semester, so she wasn't going to be around, and we'd study together. That was really the only way you could spend time with her, is like go over there if she was studying.
So he would go to the library with me.
I would. I was hoping.
He'd come pick me up and we'd go to the library. Yeah. So were you in love?
No, I was not. I was not in love. Syreena then was a very, very much out of sight, out of mind person.
So he would what was that called? It was
I am Instant Messenger.
Yeah. You remember Instant Message?
Had the way message and stuff. Yeah, she wouldn't even respond to that. Like it was impossible to get in touch with her. So the beginning of the spring semester, I kind of realized that we weren't going to really be keeping in touch, kind of like we had been.
Were you sad?
I was disappointed. Yeah.
You were disappointed?
Yeah, because she just kind of like fell off the face of the earth. Like,
I didn't fall off. I mean, I basically told you I wasn't going to be, you know.
But we had a semester, like, before texting, you had I am.
But
you do your way
I'm
message
about the
and
same
stuff.
with text
I hit her with a
message.
message, and you see me. Totally. Like, she just wouldn't respond, or you write something, her way message goes up right away. So
Aww.
After that, the next semester was just kind of, you know.
And you were sad, right?
I was disappointed.
He would keep up with me, and I knew, and I kind of liked it, but I kind of didn't, because I knew that he was going to expect a little bit more from me, and I just didn't have that to give. I was really focused where I was, and he would call to check on me. And so I started receiving his calls a little bit more than I had in the past. And then he would call and we would read the Bible, remember? And my best friend, I would talk to her and I would tell her how, you know, he'd always check on me and he'd always keep up with me. And I remember her saying to me one day, why don't you date him? He is so kind and so sweet.
I always liked Carmen. She always had good shows.
It really struck me because she never normally speaks up in that way. So when she said that, I don't know, it just kind of spoke to my heart. So I immediately got off of the phone with her and I picked up the phone. I remember exactly where I was and I called him. I don't even know if I said anything like pleasant, like how was your day or anything. I just said, will you be my boyfriend?
I remember that. And I told you I'd call you back.
Were you surprised?
I don't remember if I was surprised. Probably.
You were surprised.
Probably.
So he said, let me call you back.
Yeah. And I went to the gym. And just was playing ball for a little while. And I called her back later.
Not that much later.
It was later.
It wasn't that much later.
It was the same day, but it was later.
And what did you say?
I said, I guess. So I don't know how I said it, but yes.
So this was why I never really entertained dating him before, because I knew that if I did, he would be it.
How? What did that mean?
I just did. I don't know. There were so many things in our relationship.
So you loved me from the first day? That's why you started talking to me? That's why you started talking to me.
Okay. I just knew in my heart there was really nothing you were going to do that was wrong. I knew I was going to need to be, or you were going to do. Okay, really? I just knew that once I asked him to be my boyfriend, he would be it for me. So he called me back.
Isn't that a crazy chain of events? You ended up asking me.
That was how he became my boyfriend. So that is all. Don't you think we should stop there?
Yeah.
Because the next one will be about dating and getting engaged. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got it right though. You talked to me.
I did. I mean, I did talk to you. I did give you my phone number, but it was like for friendship.
Okay. All right.
It was for friendship.
Okay. All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.
What are we doing?
Get closer to me.
I'm on you.
But get up higher. Ready?
I can't get higher.